Come join me on this fine winter's morning in Niigata, Japan, as I head out in search of a beautiful little waterfall. Let's hike! Morning lads, we're out on a hike today in search of a little waterfall, the Shiratama Falls. Shiratama, white ball, white pearl waterfall, something like that. Took the Shinetsu line from Niigata, got off at Furutsu Station and headed into the outback. Now at this park and archeological site, Hanato Iseki, what's it called? Hanato Iseki Furusato Koen, maybe. It's a archeological site. There's a moat round here. Have these restored dwellings made from straw, I guess. Check out this gaff. I worked out a rough route on Google Maps from Furutsu to the waterfall with a few sites on the way. See if that works out. Anyway, first stop, this park. There's an archaeological museum nearby as well, if you're interested in that. After that archaeological sites, I'm going to be heading towards Niigata Botanical Gardens, and guess it's this way. Looks like there's some activity down here. I can of course pull out my phone and check Google Maps, but I want to see if I can find my way today using just my memory and reading signs. This looks like back to where I came from. Furutsu Hachi something mountain. I got off at Furutsu Station, so I guess that's the name of the little hill I was just on. Japanese doesn't seem to distinguish between mountains and hills. They're all mountains, no matter how small they are. Big ass greenhouse looking thing coming into view. So I guess that's to do with the botanical gardens. Doesn't take a geo wizard to work that out. Don't want to go into the botanical gardens. Just want to go past it. Oh, this building looks like art museum. Nitsu Bujitsukan. Nitsu Art Museum. Let's head down this way. Nice lake here, full of ducks. No swans, as far as I can tell. I guess you have to pay to go in the greenhouse, but this part of the garden looks all open. Check this map. Yeah. You can check out all these gardens for free. I know after this I want to be heading south to my next stop, so south is that away. Let's walk around the pond and out exit at the back there, hopefully. Soothing music playing, even this time of the morning. It's a beautiful winter's morning. Still winter technically, but spring is in the air. 5 degrees now. Should be rising to around 10 by midday. Let's gain some elevation. Might be easier to find my way out. We should be approaching the south of the park now. There are steps going up there. Should I check that out? Let's check it out. Can always come back. Keep on going up. This should be the southern tip of the park, so hopefully I can get out somewhere up here. This path doesn't lead any further than this, which means there probably isn't an exit out of the south of these gardens. Now I don't want to walk all the way back around again, so I'm going to go off the path. Hopefully over this little hill, get back onto the road that'll lead down to my next stop. I can see a figure up ahead. Looks like some kind of statue, some Buddhist deity perhaps. Hopefully that's connected to something. Oh, it's a graveyard. Oh, unusual approach, but I don't think anyone will mind if I enter this way. Thank you for letting me pass. I can hear a car, so I think the road is just down here. That looks like a road to me. If my bearings are correct, I want to head down the road and take a right, which will head due south towards first Petroleum Museum and then the Holiday Shrine. Oil Culture Park written on that sign. That's close enough. Anything oil related will do me fine. Oil was drilled here a long time ago. That's where this area's waterfall came from. I'm not sure if they're still drilling for it now. This bus stop is called Kanazu Tera Mae, in front of the Kanazu temple, which was part of that graveyard I wandered through, I guess. Electioneering. You're set. Electioneering van there. Around election time, the candidates drive around in those vans, waving from the window and blaring out their message on loudspeakers. My God, you couldn't do that back home. You get a milkshake thrown at you. The election was 2 weeks ago now, so don't know what she's doing. Maybe she won and she's going around introducing herself. No idea. All I know, she's an affront to the peace. Although I probably am too. Walking down this quiet street, talking to myself. Here we go. Found the first oil-related artifact. Sea-free well drilled by cable tool, drilling rig and pumping system. 1903. So I guess they're not drilling for oil anymore. Maybe they sucked the area dry. Drainage! Here it is. Petroleum Museum. Right. Next stop, the Holiday Shrine. Let's see if we can find a sign or a map. There's a sign here, but it's all oil-related stuff. Oil treating facilities, gathering station, wood processing plant. And up here, pumping power units 1. Nah, not here for the oil today. Oh, well, that looks like a Torii gate over there. That must be the shrine. Alright, let's cut through here. You can just see a Torii gate above the trees there. That must be Holiday Shrine. Not Holiday Shrine, Holiday Shrine. Hodi, ditch or canal. Out. Get out. Leave. There we go. Torii gate, marking the entrance to the shrine. That's what I saw poking up from the trees. It's a big one. Guess we go through the shrine and bow. Now, next thing I want to find is this waterfall, Shiratama Taki, which is somewhere beyond the shrine. Oil town, holiday shrine, something, boom, Shiratama Shiratama no Taki, Shiratama waterfall. 1.2 kilometers this way. Let's go. I guess we follow this path around the back of the shrine. Waterfall this way. Be careful of bears, wasps and wild boars. Great. I do have my bear bell in my bag, but do I need it? I think bears are hibernating now. I haven't seen anything on the news about them recently. Should be okay. Famous last words. I'm gonna have to lose a layer. Getting warm. This way. It's quiet out here. Haven't bumped into anybody since got to the shrine. This path is going down a lot. I thought we'd be climbing up to the waterfall from the shrine, but we're actually mainly going down to it. I can hear water. Guess that's the waterfall. Past one old fella. I guess he's coming back from the waterfall. This is the car park, but they don't clear the roads leading up here, so wouldn't want to drive here in winter. This looks like it. Ooh, Shiratama waterfall. Shiratama waterfall comprises two waterfalls called Odaki and Medaki. The name Shiratama, meaning white droplets, is said to come from the bright state in which droplets from the water sprinkle. Odaki, which lies upstream, is 15 meters high. The surrounding rock is made of greyish dacite lava. Medaki, a waterfall reaching 7 meters in height, is located downstream and surrounded by rock formed by black basalt lava. This waterfall is still cherished by residents in Kanazu. In the beginning of July, an annual Takiberaki ceremony is held to commence the waterfall sightseeing season. During this tradition, prayers are offered to ask for the safety of visitors and residents. Let's get up there. I know my friend Graham likes to take showers in the winter under waterfalls. Wonder, has he been to this one? And this is as high as you can go at this waterfall. Right, let's head back down to the bottom. Fish. Next, let's have some lunch. Right in this gazebo. Let's make a pot noodle and enjoy it here, base of the waterfall. Today's noodles, uta kimchi, made by Nishin. Uta kimchi, pork kimchi. Looks. And at just a moment, my battery died. And I'd forgotten to charge my spares. Whoops. After enjoying my pot noodle, 8 out of 10, lovely, I headed down this little road, which turned into a slightly bigger road and led to this bigger one again. Here I turned left and headed back towards civilization. After a couple of kilometers, I came to this junction where I turned left looking for a train station and soon came across Yashiroda Station, one stop up the line from where I started. Okay, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you at the next one. Mata!